Seminoles will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Salter. Flips it out to the back. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Welsh. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Give to the fullback. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So the Florida State Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man.
He's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal for the offense. Trying to barge their way in. He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and had 0 success. It's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in the hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, he can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw it, Salter. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that game. Good coverage.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
Finds him out of the backfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Colorado.
And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. Looking for room. It's Hayden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. That's caught. It's Welch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Noles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Welch. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Salter. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Welch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. You would have really hoped that you would have gotten that extra yard on third down, but now on fourth, and maybe you still have to go for it.
And it's interesting. 3rd and 1, you throw the football. The more physical team usually wins. Do you feel confident enough to run the football early in the game, in your own territory? Can you go get 1 yard with the running game? I'm always the guy.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and neat feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Davis. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
With the catch, it's Davis. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll go to the ground. It's a seam wide open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayden. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Looking to pass. It's Salter. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Now, you talk about a sideline that was jacked up, excited for the big punt return, and then, man, he makes the big mistake, puts it on the deck, and the momentum goes shifted right back to the other side.
And the Buffaloes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Back's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Go now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to USC. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the back McCoy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Slithers into space. Got the first himself. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Buffaloes are in.
Who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop with that last catch. He now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smalls. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Buffaloes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Salter. Caught near the sticks, it's Smalls. Trying to rumble in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on first. They'll try to get it in with the run. Running toward the goal line. What I found, I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The running game's been thrown in reverse. Would they dare try to run it again on third down and goal? Fires into the end zone. Oh, she's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Pittman. Got room on the return. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Finds his tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Davis. How about this sophomore stop? Seminoles will hustle to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On first and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into that.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Salter. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Noles line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Salter. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hayden. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the one. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Steps away to find some room. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Salter. Quickly to the tight end. Lots of running room. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buffaloes have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. Touchdown, Buffs! They take the lead with the 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Webster. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Seminoles will keep this drive going. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Castellanos. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Webster. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Fighting off the defender. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.